Well, as it turns out, I'm in fact not blind. In fact, I can see perfectly fine. Nothing of any real note happened, sadly. Oh, how are you all doing? Happy Eclipse? Happy, whatever else may be going on. I mean, it's a normal-ass day otherwise, right? Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm glad to see y'all here. Okay. Let's just head on underway here. Oh yeah, that's right. So, what all did y'all think of my newest boating-related video? I tried to sort of give it a little bit more of a, you know, higher-end bit of polish, give it some of that pizzazz, make it a little more seamless, make it flow better. That's it. Oh, it was good. Thank you, Tulpa. Hey, Elvis Plays. Welcome. The title confuses you. Hey, Snucksman, welcome. So the title is a joke on the idea that I've been looking directly at the eclipse, but in truth, it was overcast AF, and I couldn't actually see much of the eclipse. So that was disappointing. I got to see a very brief bit of it. Only two-thirds of the sun was open, so 1/3 of it was kind of like obscured, and it was cool for like the brief moment I could see it, but overall, I didn't get as good of an experience as most others. And well, that's how it goes. You don't always get what everybody else gets. And you know, I guess you have to kind of be satisfied with that. Hey, welcome, Titan Boss. There was no eclipse faked by the government. Yeah, it felt like that, didn't it? I mean, it felt like it was real. I know, because I saw it. But it felt like I was cheated out of seeing it in its entirety, because I didn't get to see it in its entirety. I don't know. It was weird. It was disappointing. Hey, Aziz, welcome. Ooh, I cut myself on a thing, and I'm just now seeing it. Yikes, that's a nasty cut. I'm gonna have to deal with that later, however. It's fine for now. You live in Sweden as you can see it? Oh, man. Well, hey, that's how it goes. Oh, damn it. Well, on the bright side, there isn't a bright side, sorry. This time, no, there is no bright side. The next eclipse in America isn't until, what, 2044? Like 20 years down the line or some shit. I was floored when I learned that. Damn, wait, that may be a splinter. Shit, I should never have messed with that bush. I had to cut up a dead bush that was in our yard. So while waiting for the cloud cover to dissipate, I was pruning and undoing parts of a dead bush, and it's like I got this weird, almost like a blood blister. I think it's a sliver. Oh, it was a blood blister. Damn. How did I get that? Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. So, in other news, so I carved out a hole here and on the opposite side as well. So this is the daylight sensor difficulty adjuster. So we have the night side on this side and the daylight side on the opposite side here. And the point of this is that I'm going to have, I don't know, things and stuff be done as these lamps light up and unlight up. And so this is how I'm going to pipe the impulses from those lamps all the way down to here into the game. So yeah, I cut holes here. I'm liking how this is coming. We're still designing bits of the game in creative mode. I could maybe show off some of it. I don't know. I think I want to like save it for tomorrow. If you've seen Eclipse once, you've never seen it again anyway. I mean, even so, Snucks, the ability to see an eclipse no matter how many times you've seen one, is still magical to me. I like it. I saw the eclipse in 2017 that rolled through here, and I was actually quite, like, blown away by how it was. The sky darkened, and, like, color washed out of everything. Like, nature's saturation button was dialed down or something. No eclipse in Europe. Hey, that's how it is, Zoran. You'll either get it or you won't, but you'll get an eclipse somewhat soon. I wouldn't be surprised. It'll probably be another 2 or 3 years, but, like, you'll probably get one. That's how they occur cyclically. Like, they're predictable. It isn't, you know, impossible or anything. I wouldn't worry. Sorry for those of you in Europe who are missing out, or Asia or Africa or wherever. You know, sorry if y'all didn't get to have an eclipse. We had giant watch gathering parties. Like, people were... Oh, last time you saw it was in 2017. Yeah, that seems to be the pattern. Due to how the moon and the sun and the earth all interplay with each other. It's a sort of three-body problem style thing. Well, not really. That may be a bit exaggerated, but, you know, it's interesting nonetheless. Okay. So, I've got an area here. I'm going to fence this in, obviously. I don't want to have the filthy... I don't even know what animal I'm going to keep in this area, but I'm going to keep an animal here, and they're going to be filthy. And they're going to be disgusting, dirty animals that need to be tamed and subjugated for their own good. Or something like that, I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever it takes to make the PETA people cry and scream bloody murder. I might cram some free-range chickens in here. Nah, it'll probably be cows. I need cows for leather. So that's going to be that. I've been meaning to, like, give this area a purpose beyond simply Lamau sniffers. I've got a little collection area. These guys are actually, like, really silly in how they function. If they can't move, they can't reset the area that they've sniffed in. So, like, they'll just stay in place and keep sniffing the same spot over and over and over. And the hopper cart can pick up things through mud. So it's picked up all of the pitcher pods and the torch flowers. So I've gotten that. And yeah, it's not a bad little system here. Let's put... Where are my deep slate tiles? Got so many fucking boxes of stuff. There we go. So this bottom area, or this area, I want this to be a sort of up and down access, because I do want to be able to access all that. I'm going to turn this upper area into something. Like, I'm going to, you know, put blocks on this level here, and then make a floor up here, and maybe even store my foxes or something. And then I want to block over that top bit. And then I might also put some sort of a decoration on these walls. I haven't decided. Have any recommendations for shaders? I'm using complementary Aries. But I've heard good things about... what was that? It was Voxel something reimagined. I've heard good things about them. So, like, you know, your options are pretty decent if you want really, really nice shaders. I think Complementary has probably 3 or 4 versions now. I don't know. I don't keep up with shaders because I got a good pair of shaders that I'm, like, really satisfied with. So I don't see a reason to, like, go out of my way to change and try others. So I don't know. Anyway, oh, and that's another thing, too. I don't know if my video, the boat video I just made today, or yesterday, I released it technically yesterday, but only the members got to see it first. So, you know, if you want to get videos a day early, you get them via being a YouTube member. So as I was I was building all of this using Replay Mod, and I was trying to show off myself building it from a long height. It didn't really turn out the way I had hoped it would. I should probably, like, scooted down. Anyway, so what I was trying to show off is that I built these bracers that sort of come up from the bottom somewhere down here. I don't know. I'm going to have to, like, make an underside that connects into the stone. And these upper bracers are perched against this ocean wall and are keeping this in place. So that's to sort of help lend the illusion of stability. Your tortoise started humping the grass during the eclipse. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize tortoises would do such things. Hello, Space Cake. Ding dong to you too. Here's at one point or Minecraft account named just Jack? No. I was always Jacktherippa. I've never been Jack. I mean, obviously people call me Jack as like a shorthand. But I've never owned just Jack. So like, if you see a just Jack, it's not me. I'm sure there are a bunch of people who have a Jack something. Some iteration of the name Jack. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then this was a flight, or this was a. Oh god damn it! I knew that would happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and nuke these fucking zombies. I think for now I'm just gonna get some lanterns, or maybe just end rods. I've got plenty of end rods. Oh, thorns killed him. Yeah, this area just too dim. Are they waxed or normal copper? It is a mix. I wanted to have everything be green, and then someone was like, well, maybe some of them should be not green. And I was like, you know, maybe you're right. And so I kind of want a mottled look to it, where it's part green, part orange, part red, or part bright orange, whatever the color is right before it's I don't know. It's like this color. What is it? It's the first stage of oxidation. You know, it's got just like the slightest hint of green in it. And it matches the granite quite well. And I thought about keeping it all that color, but then I'm like, well, if this is built out of copper, you know, as the ocean air, you know, the salt air brushes over it, that's going to help accelerate that oxidation. So I built some of it with waxed copper, and some of it will not be waxed. And then eventually, I'm going to sort of go over a bunch of it and scrape some of it, and then permanently wax every piece that I can, to cement it at that level of oxidation I desire. And from there, we'll basically, you know, make it look how I want it. Bit weathered. Yeah, I like it too. I like it a bit weathered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a middle here. Right there. Perfect. Ooh, I was just flying the drone around during the eclipse and it was pretty dope, but I think I had a plan. I think been in a plan or something. Oh, planning something. Hot air or something. Oh my god. Well, you got 20 years to plan, dude. Because if you were in the United States, that's how long you're going to have to wait. Because we're not getting another eclipse for about that long. Oh, Daniel Keem, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, we've got a while before we are ready for that. Okay, I'm gonna make this section here the polished basalt. I hate it. I hate it when I fall. Buffalo over New York? Oh, well. Yes, I totally care about New York or all those other upper northeastern states. I didn't mean to say south. That the last was 2001? Holy shit. And the coming eclipse will be in 2030. You got a decent amount of time. That's only 6 or so years. You can wait that. Surely you can last that long. It can't be that bad. I feel sorry for people who are, really expectant. Because, like, I really don't know what you thought would happen, you know? Don't get me wrong, the eclipses are really cool, but, you do have to kind of tailor your expectations a little bit. Oh, damn it, deep slate tile, that's what I meant to get. So, like, just because it's a few years off yet, don't, like, don't get your hopes up too big, because it's not that amazing. But it is interesting. It's magical, but only if you allow it to be. Okay. Just got there, hope there won't be too many clouds. I don't know, man. You hope we have jetpacks by... Why do you think we don't have jetpacks? I'd be very curious to see what you think on that one. Why do we not own jetpacks commercially? Why are jetpacks just not a thing on average? I'll give you a hint. It's because they are incredibly inefficient. They are thousands and thousands of dollars to fire. Liability is another issue, yes. But that one isn't the only one. I mean, there are plenty of even stupider things like skydiving, bungee jumping, etc. that are just as liability heavy, but are not nearly as inefficient and fuel heavy, and that's really the problem. Getting the oomph is really the issue here. Yeah, fuel. Exactly, Mr. Tree. You guessed it. Ah, shit. I kind of want to... Oh, I know. I'll step this down starting here, and then I'll cut it into a space over in here. I think that'll work. Bonk. I've still got so much area to fill in, and then I want to cut into this back wall section and have more animal pens back in here. And then probably like a way to walk down into this underside area, like a staircase that's properly sort of filters you out into this space. I don't know that you'll have, like, I'm going to make an underside area that will allow you to get into the guts of the game. Maybe I will. I don't know. People who ran out of fuel midair and sue the company for injury. I mean, that's not really the problem. Fuel is an issue, but not in the way you're thinking. It's the fact that you're not going to get more than 10 seconds without a continuous fuel line on you. You're not going to get more than, like, 10 seconds flight. So, like, if you're willing to hook it up to a powerful water jet, you can have a water jet fueled, sort of like Mario Sunshine, water jet, or water pressure, I should say. You could have a water pressure fueled jetpack, but you got to have that be on a platform or something like that, and hook it up to a sufficiently powerful compressor. So you can, quote, jetpack, but you won't get very far. You're tethered, basically. Yeah, they're too impractical. Exactly, Snux. Hey, Andre. Saw a water jetpack on Fox News. Yeah, they're a gimmick. But they're not like, it's like a water ski or a jet ski or whatever. It's fun and it's amusing, but it's not like practical. You're better off going in a boat if you need to do something on the water. Because a boat can carry equipment. A boat can carry more than one person. You know, if you're going to do a jetpack thing, then you're better off using a helicopter, because helicopters can take off and land more modularly. You know, if you're going to do something related to, you know, anything like that, you're better off doing a completely different setup than what you or I would expect. The sad truth is, these things are just not practical. They're cool. They sound really neat. But it's the same paradox as with flying cars. Too impractical. Too easy to get out of hand. Too much trouble. Landing and taking off from an airport is just way more easy to control. Whereas if you had idiots taking off and landing in the middle of traffic, I mean, good God. People can't hardly make left or right turns without causing trouble, let alone fly a car. Like, that'd be nuts. By the year 2000, everyone will have their own private helicopter to get to work. Oh, okay, so, Andre, thank you. I don't quite know what you're referring to, but sure. Thank you. We need to get anti-gravity before it's practical. I don't know about that one, man. Anti-gravity, like... Let's assume you even can do anti-gravity. Do you understand, like, it's gonna be a perpetual risk? People are not... Your average person is not cut out for flying. Or maneuvering a device through the air. Like, a drone is fine. But that's about, you know... That's about the extent of it I'd be willing to grant. Okay, so there's a center portion right there. It's just simply too dangerous. I have become a bit black-pilled on that one. Sounds like it would be connected to antimatter. For anti-gravity, you need, like, negative mass or some shit. Like, stuff that is incredibly unrealistic because we've never actually discovered it. Like, it's all hypothetical. It's not even theoretical, it's hypothetical. It might exist. But, yeah, no. Good luck with negative mass. Nobody knows what the fuck that even looks like. Fucking, I'm ready to meet God. Let's get weird. I mean, okay. You know, you want to take your life into your hands, Space Cake? You know, have fun. Have at it. Ah, damn it. I, however, do not wish to die. So, yeah, I'll reserve my legs for the earth. Thank you very much. Put some light in that corner and in that corner. That should do it. Artificial gravity so your bones don't turn to rubber on your way to Mars. The way to do that would be centrifuges or a sort of like a whirligig looking setup where basically you live in a capsule that is spun at such a high turn or you know, high rate of turn or whatever you call it. And that emulates gravity and prevents your bones from turning to jelly. So you're not wrong, but we wouldn't be quantumly manipulating some sort of weird ass, you know, elementary particle that may or may not even exist. It's more of a... Oh wait, shit, this is the wrong level. It's really more of a, hey, look, you're gonna live in a tiny cramped area for a while. And you'll occasionally be let out to get some work done elsewhere on the capsule. Because otherwise you're just, you know, your bones will turn to jelly and then that excess calcium will leach into your bloodstream, which will kill you. Because calcium is an electrolyte that needs to be in careful balance. And shit like that. Hey, El Cayman, welcome. We know black holes exist since 64. Only the first actual footage came out recently. I mean, yeah, that's nice, but black holes are... Black holes were more enforceably theoretical. There was some solid mathematics that could be discovered. But negative mass has no such thing to it. We can't even figure out if gravity is a quantum force or not. I don't have faith in something that nebulous. That feels just a bit too pie in the sky. It could be that we're wrong. That's not wrong. You know, things have shifted. You know, sometimes we discover this or that thing that we thought was not real, and it turned out it was. But that overall, I don't know, mate. It isn't looking terribly good for quantum gravity and other pie in the sky type things. It isn't looking good for that because it apparently doesn't gel mathematically. And that's really what it boils down to. Can you make it gel mathematically? And the answer is usually no. No, we usually can't. And that is just the sad truth of it. Black holes could be made to gel mathematically. And that's how we were fairly certain they were real. And say what you will about Stephen Hawking wanting to see midgets solve math equations naked. At least he could do it mathematically. He could fit it together in a way that it mathematically made sense, even if his tastes didn't. Mr. Hawking, hopefully you are helping midgets solve math in heaven, or hell, or wherever it is that you belong. I don't know. But hey, you know, at least the field of black hole science is like somewhat better understood thanks to him, even if he may or may not have been a monster and a sex pest. Who can really say anymore? I mean, these days everybody's like really up to something, you know? What are we doing, El Cayman? I am making an animal husbandry pen. This is the place where I shall keep my turtles and my foxes and my other animals that will eventually violate all the tenets of PETA. If I'm lucky, Housemaster won't call PETA on me. And if I'm not lucky, I don't know. If I'm not lucky, well, I think if I'm not lucky, I have other problems to worry about, don't I? It was theorized about for a while, yeah. And that's the beauty of it. If you can theorize it and then back that theory up with a mathematical equation of some kind, then it's suddenly worth your while to try and explore. But if you can't, then it isn't. And that's really kind of how it is. Oh my god, Space Cake, thank you. Way to be smart and leave the experimental physics to us who are at peace and willing to push dopamine to its outer limits. The closest we probably hope to achieve is computer oppression. I mean, I hope we don't achieve any sort of computer-based oppression. But who knows, then my computer-based depression will get even worse. I mean, the best we've gotten is computer-based depression when you stop and think about it. But thank you for the donation, Space Cake. I appreciate you. There we go. All right. I'm just going to tile this all over. So I don't know. I have no idea what ways the winds will blow in the future. But maybe it'll be interesting. Who knows? Maybe it won't be what we think it is. Every time we get to the point where we think we've solved / learned everything there is to know / learn, we come up very wrong. And you know, I'm here for it. I like that. I like that we've The hubris of man has disproven man's hubris many, many times. Or the hubris of man has only aided in destroying that hubris, or some shit like that. I don't know. So insert poetic words here. Poetic gobbledygook. I'm good at that. Not about physics, honestly. I never understood quantum physics. How can something just not exist when you don't look at it? Well, obviously you don't understand it because that's not what's happening. So how can I describe this in a way that makes sense to you, Mr. Tree? So the quantum world is smaller than the wavelengths of light, right? And so if you want to measure something on the quantum level, so let's say we got our pickle here. The only way, so let's assume for a moment I'm blind, okay, and I can't see the screen, and so I can only feel around, okay? The only way for me to know, because pickles break instantly, the only way for me to know the difference between this pile of pickles and this pile, they sound the same, and the item pickup noise is exactly the same. So I'm punching around trying to figure out what I'm in front of, right? I can hear I'm walking on it. I can hear I'm walking on stone, and I can hear I'm walking on the pickles. But I don't know how many pickles there are, okay? So I can only punch around and feel, right? That's how it is when you're trying to measure the quantum world. You can only measure it by interacting with it. You can't look at it and see it. And so by interacting with it, you affect it. Now the whole when things, how does something pop into existence and pop out of existence? It's not exactly that simple. It's more a matter of the universe has this sort of net zero that it tries to achieve or tries to hit. And when, through quantum mechanics, when particles pop into existence and pop out of existence, they have to create what is known as an annihilating pair. A particle and an antiparticle. If they can't do that, then it has to leach energy and mass from something. And so this is how black holes can evaporate. One of the annihilating pair gets drawn into the black hole and disappears. And so the other member of the pair escapes and radiates away as Hawking radiation. And so this is how black holes evaporate. This is how the information in a black hole is leached back into the universe. But throughout the rest of the universe, you have these pairs arise and then self-annihilate and then return back to the core fabric of the universe. That's how that happens. Just got here. Why am I talking about quantum physics? Did I take a course, Davis? Somebody wanted to know stuff, and I was trying to explain it to them. Mr. Tree said he didn't understand quantum physics, and I understand. It's a very tough field to break into. It has a high barrier to entry. El Cayman, your balls itch? Well, you better go catch them. Lamau, teehee. You have Prince Albert in a can? And other fun, silly, prank-level gag one-liners to say. Thanks, very interesting. Okay, you're welcome. I try. I hope my quantum pickle explanation was, you know, serviceable. Even if it was a bit weird. Hopefully it sets the table for how the quantum world works. If you wish to measure anything quantum, you have to interact with it. Because you can only shoot out, like, electrons or, you know, small, tiny, really energetic particles, and that's the only way you can measure what's going on. And by doing that, you affect the quantum particles in question. Hey, Amion, welcome. Super dark here earlier. Oh, it was unfortunately cloudy. I'm sorry to hear that, Dark. Yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes you get to miss out on the festivities because of clouds. I got to see about a minute or two of the eclipse, and then the cloud cover just ruined it. And then it's raining now, so it's a very sad time. I wish I could have seen the whole thing unfold, but we only got like partial covering anyway. Hey, Stone Cold Killer, welcome. I did not go blind because I didn't get to look at the sun. Hopefully everybody else got to look at something. I don't know, everywhere else in the world, it's probably just like, why are these Americans all obsessing over the fucking moon passing in front of the sun? Like, that's not interesting. And they're right, it isn't that interesting, but it's interesting enough. We really don't have anything that amazing going on in our lives that's, you know, dominating our everyday thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna make this wall here out of basalt. I like how this texture looks. I may or may not put something like behind it where this andesite is to sort of like fill out the detailing, because I've got a bunch of detailing on this side, but I don't really have any on this side. I don't like giant flat blank walls. I prefer they have a texture to them or something, you know? Oh, I needed to reload. Oh, okay. Thank you, Davis. And then as for the strip of sea lanterns, I don't know that I want to leave all that exposed, but like maybe I will. It's hard to say. Hard to say, hard to leg. Oh, how are my sniffers producing? Okay. 30 torch flower seeds, a bunch of pitchery pods. Oh, that reminds me. I believe I only need 6. I'm gonna go breed them to get the remaining eggs that I need to reach 1 stack. So this is my sniffer pen. I'm eventually gonna put other mobs up here. I don't know, foxes maybe. I know I'm gonna have to keep them segregated so they don't kill my rabbits or chickens when I get those. Oh. Wow, damn, that picks it up super quick. Anyway, ghost magic, go! Wait a second. That didn't produce... No, damn it. That didn't produce that third... There we go. That third egg that I need. Perfect. Come to... Oh, shit. Ooh, spooky ghost magic. There we go. 3 sniffer eggs. That should be adequate for what I need. Perfect. All right. First stack of sniffers. And the only stack, because I'm probably never going to breed these guys again. Oh. Nothing of value was lost. Why? I don't love sniffers. Why did you name a sniffer after me? Well, El Cayman, it's because you and Poncho Hamster are both insane. So I figured, you know, it's the least I could do. But if it's any consolation, you'll be in there for a good long while. You already have a squid. Now you're complaining about having a sniffer? Ugh. This guy, he's so ungrateful. Bless me. Thank you, Space Cake. Oh, hey, Copperator. Welcome. Sniffers suck. You were right. I didn't know you hated me that much. I mean, I didn't know that this was considered hatred, but okay. I'll play along. Sure. I hate you. There. Does that do it for you? Does that give you your jollies, El Cayman? Telling you what you want to hear? Huh? Does that get you off? Is that what you wanted to hear this entire time? How much Jacktherippa hates you. Can't wait to spam sniffers everywhere on your base of Constantium. I mean... Oh, wait! Oh, fuck. Is Cuxtantium still on 119? I've got to see. Oh my god, is this still... Is this server still 1.19? I bet it is. Damn. Yes, hey Amion, welcome. Damn, I haven't been here in probably almost a year. Oh, Alpha's little LA. Yeah, he was using these guys as slave labor to, gather up all our books and shit. I have left. I was just checking up on the place. Well, damn. That's unfortunate. Oh, God. I'm just flying. I'm just flying here. Well, hey, the box castle is still around. I know this isn't 2B2T, but, we'll be going back to 2B2T very, very shortly. I just was curious if my box castle was still around. I built this last year when Constantium updated to 119. Lamau, I love tacos. That was an alpha message. Jack loves alpha, and alpha loves Jack. Yeah, it's still a blank as all hell inside, so, I may or may not ever do anything with this place. I don't know. This server just isn't the same, I would rather rebuild that box castle on 2B2T. Oh, god damn it. Reconnect. There we go. Yeah, I would rather build that on 2B2T and, do stuff with it then. If you're that annoying, tell you. Again, I wasn't sure that was something bad. I just named you after a sniffer because why not? I was just messing with you. Add any of the gradient stained glass void floors. No. I haven't bothered with that yet. Can't wait to... Oh, I already read that. Oh, hey, Paul Salafish. Safalish. I don't know how to say your name exactly, but welcome. Came to channel after the Digcast. Ah, welcome, El Guerrero. Hope I said your name right. Looks like a villain's lair. Honestly, I love the Tron look. Tron was one of my favorite. Even though I could not understand a bit of it as a kid, it was one of my favorite sci-fis until I, grew up and learned of more different sci-fi type movies. But it was interesting nonetheless. Let's get some chiseled dip slate. Compare you with Pancho means you have failed in life. Damn. I mean, Pancho is not that bad, man. You both have your eccentricities and your quirks. I don't hate you. You're both weird, but I don't hate you. There's no reason to get upset or suicidal or whatever it is you're feeling right now. Do not go into the light, El Cayman. It's okay. You're actually still cool. Unless you don't want me to think of you as cool. I don't know. What do you want? I can never tell about you. Try to be here a week or two. Is it very LARPy? Your home is Constantium. Okay. Well, also I was checking the tab list to see if the the little message had changed. 2B2T can be LARPy by a bunch of people who are like just a little too cringe for their own good. What exactly like that amounts to is up to you. Whether you can put up with that or not is, you know, your own deal. It's up to you. I don't know, man. Let me make sure this is the correct thing. There we go. There we go. But yeah, overall, 2B2T has that certain something to it. I don't know. Okay. Now, I want to have a hanging light fixture of some kind. I don't want to use sea lanterns like I had to up top. I'm going to slab that all off. You're not going to see it. But the problem is trying to get a good hanging light fixture. And then obviously this is going to be another area with... actually, let me go ahead and fill that in now while I'm thinking about it. I want this to be another aminal pen. Also, holy shit, I just placed this and now all the grass is totally regenerated. Oh, wow. That was so fast. Are you... No, I'm not. Kuro Tenshi? What a weird name. Poncho is a schizo. Yeah, well, I mean, you know. Birds of a feather, I suppose. Or would that be sniffers of a feather? Oh, get wrecked. Hey, Elmo, welcome. What the Sigma? Hey, OP. Let me show you newer people who've just arrived, the more recent additions to my base. We've got the animal building that I've built here. I got the sniffers here. Speaking of sniffing, I've got a bunch of sniffing I'm doing. I've been sneezing like mad today. Ever since I did that yard work. Ugh. Anyway, so this is going to be a pen of some kind. I've got to lay the dirt. This is going to be a pen. I'm going to burrow back in here and make another area back in this part. And then obviously this is going to be a pen area. This is probably going to be a larger pen for like horses or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Every single one of these sea lantern layers is going to be a pen. And then down here I'm going to have an access point to the underside. I haven't done much work on the game on 2B2T. I've done a lot of design work on the server alongside my friends, Copperator and Universon. They've been helping out a lot. Most of the building work I've been doing lately on 2B2T is building these bracers. They sort of come out of the ground and they bump up against this wall to brace the side wall here against the pressure of the ocean. That's the you know, the going logic. You got this water fountain / waterfall looking thing. Whoops, I keep going inside that. And so the water flows down this edge, sort of Watergate looking thing here. But the problem with that is this is a structural weak point because, you know, the water is here. And so I have these bracers here to sort of offset that structural weakness. And the water is going to come down here into this sewer system that I'm building. And this is going to connect up down here to the game. And this is where all the water for the game is going to come from. So, you know, enjoy. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. And obviously I've got a lot of area to fill in. So I'm going to make a schematic of all that. And I'm going to build it little by little. And then in here, I've got the daylight sensors. So this is the daylight side because this is off, and then the night side is over here. So yeah, as the night wears on, it gets more and more power. And that will affect the game in some meaningful way. flipping open doors and such. Should be cool. I haven't really been working on my museum for obvious reasons. I've got so many fucking maps now. I did a backup of the Hubble telescope, which is something I'd been putting off. I got along, I don't know, like 2-3 months ago, I got a hefty donation. You can't see them because I'm away, but I got a bunch of maps in these 2 boxes, and I've got to figure out how to like put them everywhere and make the room I need to adequately display them. Maps have just gotten so out of hand, man. Good problem to have. Damn, thank you, Elmo. Thank you. Did you miss it, Callum? I guess. The Eclipse? I mean, yeah, you probably did if you were waiting for that. The Eclipse is over for like an hour and some change. I think somewhere upstate New York or in Canada is getting the Eclipse. Although it may be getting close to the Arctic Circle by now. Every Mexican Zoomer I've ever met has been kind of schizo. It's very charming. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Are you not a Mexican Zoomer yourself, El Cayman? What's with the title scooper? Well, I was planning to look up at the solar eclipse, and then the clouds had something to say about that. So I didn't get to go blind. I may or may not be blind. Well, the answer is no, I'm not blind. I didn't get to blind myself on the solar eclipse. Such a shame. Damn weather patterns. There was an eclipse, Daniel Keem. I got to see part of it before the clouds interfered. There was totally an eclipse. It wasn't just an elaborate media cover-up. It was real, I say. Real! Sadly, I didn't get to see much of it, so. Okay. So, right about in here. Let's see. How many blocks across is this? You genuinely appreciate those words? Thank you. Well, you're welcome, El Cayman. I wasn't trying to hate on you or anything. I genuinely just like... I like messing with people. Not like super, you know, hardcore. I just enjoy tweaking people's noses every now and then. And I thought, ha ha ha, name him a Sniffer. Or name a Sniffer after him, and that'll really rile him up. And it did. But I didn't mean anything by it, other than haha, Sniffer. Let's put that there. And that there. Okay. So we're nice and lit. Now I've got to make this underside area where the, I don't want the dirt being exposed. That looks like shit. I'm thinking of some columns. Oh, firstly, put that here. And there. Just a bit of trolling. Yeah, a little bit. It's nothing too fancy. A little harmless, you know, messing about. Jack actually hates you and only you with every fiber of his being, Elkin. Oh, Amion, if I could reward that comment somehow. Or heart comments on YouTube, something like that. In a stream, I mean. I wish you could heart stream chat comments. That would be so fucking awesome. Yes, what Amion said. I hate you and only you. Nobody else. What have you done to rouse my ire? I don't know. Amion didn't think that far. Okay, I'm gonna line this with a sort of crown molding look. which I really like. Oh, sounds like they're digging. Okay. Pitcher pods. I don't really have any use for those. They sound like they're literally groaning in pain or suffering or something. I love it. If my animal rights violation building code has caused those sniffers to groan 10 times harder, I'm that much happier. Don't let his avatar fool you. He seethes with rage. Yes. That's totally how it goes. Right. Mm-hmm. There we are. Get more stairs. Oh, Elmo, thank you for donating, man. I appreciate it. I need to, like, figure out a way to put that readout in a way that I can, like, see it immediately instead of having to tab out to see it. But that's a me problem. That's in your life. Do you play Skyrim or Minecraft? Ooh. I think you should play Pokemon and just not worry about it. Oh shit. Is that gonna affect... It shouldn't. In fact, I'm gonna make a little... Yeah, I'm gonna make a little encased area for this. Because I don't want to see the cart roaming around. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with its ability to zoom around. Does using more? What? I don't know what you're asking, Mr. Tree, but sure. Everybody agrees it's Minecraft. Damn. I was just saying Pokemon to be controversial and to stand out from the crowd, but, like, we all know what I'm doing, so, you know, I don't really... I've subscribed. Let's race to 20K. Well, thank you, Chi-Ray. Or Kai-Ray, or however you say it. The one account give you more views? Oh, okay. Trying to make a cool comment using 2 accounts that didn't work. Oh, I see. Oh my god, I gotta patch this hole. There we go. Much better. Jack is a pick-me girl? I don't know what that means, Davis, but sure. I'll agree with you, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a girl, of course, but... You know. Pick me. Oh, I think I understand what that means now, actually. That's funny. As in, like, I'm trying to seek attention. I guess. I mean, I do need a little bit of attention to keep going. So I guess there isn't an inherent untruth to that, but I don't know, man. Whatever. Sounds like a 2013 Minecraft tutorial vid. Well, it was made like 5 months ago, so it's not... It isn't quite Minecraft 2013, but I get what you mean. It's about 10 to 15 years too late. Well, not 15, what am I talking about? 10 to 12 years. Let me... Okay, so this is the back of the stairway that goes up. I'm gonna make a thing like this to sort of blend it in. That should look good. 4 sniffers, yes. 11, that's it. That's the correct number. I wasn't trying to math that much anyway, but sure. Let's put that, and then that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Which Pokemon? Ooh. Gold or silver? Pick one. I'll give you the chance to decide for yourself. You choose your own fate. Personally, I am partial to gold, but I know everybody liked silver. You know, whatever. To each their own. Gravity is a wave rather than a particle. Yeah, gravity is probably not a particle, which is why we've not discovered it. But gravity is also, like, apparently a result of entropy in some way. Or at least that's, like, a theoretical framework for it. So, precisely what gravity is appears to not be fully understood yet. But, like, there was a theory that was decent. It was going around. It was making the rounds a few years ago. That was basically, you know, it was a function of entropy, and then somehow the Newton's laws of gravity were derived from it, and that kind of lended a bunch of credence to the idea. Whether or not that'll be true, we'll have to figure out with experiments and so on. But yeah, time for sleep. Okay, take care, Davis. Rock climbing at 7. Damn, dude. Good luck with that. Beat that, fit. Go rock climbing at 7 like Davis. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, I wish you hadn't said rock climbing, because that just conjured up an image that I really kind of didn't want to think about. But I'm going to curse you all with it anyway, because I have to think about it now. You do too. So I saw a video a few months ago. Won't say where or what was going on, just that it was a video. And it was a rock climber. And he went up on a rock climbing wall without a harness. I guess he was on autopilot, and he didn't think about it. And he rock climbed himself all the way up to the top of the... because it was an indoor rock climbing wall. Rock climbed himself all the way up to the top of the thing, rang the bell, and jumped off. Didn't have his harness on. He didn't move after he hit the ground. It was really, really fucking harrowing. You've all seen that picture of Peter Griffin lying broken and battered on the ground. Yeah, he kind of looked like that, but in real life. It was really quite something. Yeah. She said I was trying to stand out from the crowd. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you have to stand out from the crowd in some way. That's life. If you don't stand out from the crowd in any way, shape, or form, you're not ever gonna get anything in life. They did detect gravitational waves. Yeah, it travels at the speed of light. Yeah. Which is weird, but if it was a function of entropy, then that's also possible. How many there's more to learn? Yes. Yikes, yes. It was not a live leak video, it was a WebM. And it was in a WebM, it was a collection of WebMs from various things, and I was like, holy shit. I occasionally stumble into these places where such WebMs occur. And, I don't think he died, but I don't know. Nobody was able to follow up on what was going on. So I was just like, yep, that looked absolutely fucking painful. And now you have to think about that too. Was it on iFunny? God, no, there was nothing funny about it. It was clearly cell phone video. Someone shot that with their phone and was like, oh God, he didn't have his thing. And he really fucking rocked that mountain, no pun intended. Like, he was, he went up that climbing wall like a fucking monkey up a tree. You know, he was just so goated with the sauce. And, I don't think he's climbing anymore. Needless to say. Okay. Well, that terrible image in my mind aside. Okay. Next thing to do is figure out what I want lighting-wise. I want a lighting fixture that hangs down from the ceiling, so like with chains, maybe? This is just gonna have to be open to the air. Yeah, it was a wrecked thread. You got it right, Davis. It was a thread where people got wrecked. You have guessed the correct thing. Where are my chains? Do my chains hang low? No, they don't exist at all. Huh, I could have sworn I had chain. Oh, there they are. I knew I made a bunch, too. Doesn't need to be funny to be on iFunny. Well, yes, that's true. People can survive as high a fall as 3 stories? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he died. I just think he got severely injured. He went up and was like, uh-oh. It was all very, like, autopilot. You could just tell he was not thinking in the slightest. And, well, bad things happen when you go on autopilot, I find. Okay, let me suspend these. Does that look good? That's like offset. I don't like that. But it's not terrible. Maybe lanterns would be better here. Ooh, I know. Ah, shit. That didn't work. Oh, well, fuck it. There we go. I'm like deathly paranoid of not having a totem in my hand nowadays. Totems have spoiled me. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. I kind of like that. Sort of has chains suspending it partway. I kind of like how that looks. Climber was sabotaged by the Biden administration. Maybe. I don't know. No, honestly, I think he just sabotaged himself. How does this look? God, this is a good dance tune. That's not bad looking either. I think we'll do it that way. Okay. Yeah. I'm a creative person. Help you out. Okay, what are some good blocks you could use to imitate paper walls from Edo? Oh boy. I'm assuming you're on Constantium, so you don't have op or any creative mode anything. So you don't have access to the air painting, because that's apparently creative mode only. Thank you, Mojang. Birch doors and birch trapdoors are a great way to do that, as well as thin and flimsy. What's something thin and flimsy? Yeah, I don't know, man. The birch stuff is like the first thing that comes to mind. I would maybe try maybe the diorite here? I don't know. Diorite doesn't really look papery, though. Diorite has a sort of mottled look to it. I don't know. Base of the end rods disappeared. We can. Oh, I know. It would be so much better. We can only hope. Birch is a great idea. Okay. Well, I hope that's adequate for your purposes, Amion. Maybe mushroom stem. That's another good one, Cagman. Yeah. I've got a bunch of mushroom stem down in this game, in the beginning area. Or over here, actually. That does sort of look like paper, the mushroom stem. And then this beginning area, this is what it looks like when it's just straight up and down. Bone also kind of looks papery. You could try maybe bone blocks. I've seen people use those before for that. A very Asian pagoda style build. Bone blocks and mushroom stem work. We don't have trapdoors or doors. Oh, yes, I do. I have these. These obviously have a very papery, thin look to it. Apart from that, I can't think of anything else that's like thin and papery. What's my favorite wood? Right now it's mangrove, actually. It used to be dark oak. But the mangrove wood has really grown on me. I like how mangrove has like a nice snazzy door. The plank is very classy looking. Has a lot of like... I don't know how to put this. It has a sort of... It's a rustic texture to it. It looks really good. Apart from that, I don't really have anything that I'm like madly in love with. I like the dark oak door the best. Of all the doors, it is easily the best. Most. Wait a minute. Oh, that explains it. Okay, I'm over a block. Too far. But yeah, dark oak door is like the best. Dark oak as a plank is pretty darn good. Oh shit. There we go. Fixed. Here we go. Give me building advice. What are good blocks to build an abandoned factory with? Ooh. Well, the new copper. Obviously, new copper is a great exterior. You can make it this slightly weathered version and then just wax it. That makes for a good exterior. Granite goes well with the copper, obviously. I've got some... Yeah, this is mostly waxed copper, which is why most of it's not oxidizing. So... waxed, regular, unweathered copper goes well with granite. as does the block version, not just the cut version. You can do that for an exterior. Obviously, for darker bits, we've got the deep slate tile. Andesite goes well. Andesite's pretty decent. What's another factory-esque? You can use the tinted glass, sort of as dirty windows. Black, gray glass, those work too. There are a fair number of options you have. Anybody else want any sort of generic building advice or ideas or what have you? Also, I'm going to expand this one block on each side. I like the design. I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. Oh, there's a lot of moaning. How many sniffers, Reg? Oh, my lord. Only 7. Or no, 9. Only 9. My bad. I have 9 sniffers, and they are absolutely annoying. And I should probably turn down music and sounds. There we go. So they're not as loud. I just suddenly realized they're kind of overwhelming. But yeah, any other sort of general type of building advice? People all have their own sort of thoughts about what they want and how they want it. So I know that's going to vary quite a bit from person to person, but like I don't mind giving out advice. There we go. I like that. That lighting looks much better. Yeah, what can you do to a Roman-style quartz build to make it less generic? The glazed terracotta has a sort of mural look to it in places. You could try that. Glazed terracotta has always sort of been ugly. Not a lot of people like glazed terracotta. Also, I'm going to get rid of these slabs because I think they obstruct the light level a little too much. So you could use glazed terracotta to sort of make a Roman fresco. If you don't know what a fresco is, that was a plaster painting that they would sort of carve into the sides or the walls of places. They would also make tile art on their, their areas, their common rooms or common places in a house where it would be outdoors like a courtyard, but they would make it, colorful and stuff. So those are some good ideas you could have. So Roman frescoes using glazed terracotta. You could also try to make some sort of I know prismarine goes decently with quartz. So quartz and prismarine, because they did have some light blue back in the day. What else is good for like a Roman style thing? I don't know what type of wood would be like Roman or considered Roman-esque. You can always try that. Try to figure out what types of wood fits the style you're going for. Okay, I'm going to install the lighting fixture here. think it'll span the entire length of that. How to make purr look good. Ouch. Yeah, that one, I'm not going to tackle that one. That one's terrible. In all honesty, though, with... there was a purple block released somewhat. The amethyst thing, I think? Amethyst doesn't exactly look great. But you could always try mixing... Where is a good... Okay. And amethyst, purple stuff, that can kind of work. You could also use purple glass and magenta glass to sort of bridge the two. Yeah, I don't know, man. Basalt doesn't look too bad with the amethyst. Maybe try basalt and purple. It'd be nice if they had the gemstone colors. Yeah, that'd be cool too. I don't think we're going to get other gemstone colors for a long time. Although, speaking of gems, they added amber in, what was it? The potato snapshot. And I know I'm pulling on the potato snapshot. Like, it's not exactly, you know, guaranteed to be anything. But in the potato snapshot, they created a brand new material that you can put on armor trim. And so that kind of tells me they may be doing amber at some point in the future. Purple roof and floor in a white room with quartz columns would be good. You'll have to test it out. I couldn't tell you. Not without seeing it. But yeah, usually purple is hideous. It's a very sickly shade of purple. It's an almost lavender color, and that's hard to match. If you don't have like a light blue or a light pink to pair with it, it has no anything. And that hurts. Like, that makes it very difficult to properly match up. I saw Poncho Hamster use purple and obsidian and purple and blackstone. And I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, we're a block too far back. See, now I gotta match up the end rods or else it looks like shit. There we go. Okay. I just hope these in... Okay. Yeah, I think this'll do. Amethyst is good on chandeliers. I guess. Haven't really tried it with that, so maybe. Also, I just realized I could knock this back a block. Either way, though, purple just needs a new block type. Like, I'm just gonna say it. It needs to have a new block type that was designed to pair with purple. That is the only way purple is salvageable, in my opinion. Oh, also I can bring this forward some. Maybe a purple roof floor. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel manageable. I think if they would just give us modular, like, wool colors or something, you could probably make something to match with purple. Calcite. I mean, it's okay. I mean, with calcite, I don't know. Calcite is a block that really like belongs with other white color blocks. I don't think calcite by itself functions. IMO. Isn't 2B2T infested with cheaters? Well, I mean, that depends on your definition of cheater, I suppose. Anyway. I'm hopeful this is light enough in here. It should probably be. Everyone plays completely legit Xbox controller and all, exactly. I wouldn't worry about it, Scooper, whatever your name is. I wouldn't worry, man. Don't worry. Life is fine. 2B2T is, happy people, or happy SMP people inside, or whatever the... Fuck, how did that phrase go again? It was happy people on. That was the phrase, yeah. Then here's X-Ray and they get banned quickly. Yes. That is entirely the truth. X-Ray and other fun oddities. Anyway, here's the base I made using my cheats. I'm quite proud of it. Looks really nice. I love the reflection off the stain or the tinted glass. I almost said stained glass. The tinted glass reflection that like just it's so perfect. I wish this was vanilla. I really do. Why are shaders not vanilla, Mojang? I almost said Minecraft. Minejang. Okay. As for over in here, tinted glass, cool concept. Yes, I love that. It's a little more reflecty because it's a darker glass. But it works. You have no clip? It's not no clip. It's free cam. It allows me to free cam through things. It's like an out-of-body experience. I'm really over here, but like I can look anywhere in the loaded area if I so choose. I can examine my crop farms from way over here. I can I can ghost over here and look at my villagers if they were in render distance. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've been gathering torch flowers. You know, I have all the sniffers and stuff. GPT is funded by the FBI, so they can use it to monitor online extremism. Oh. That's a good one, Daniel Keem. I appreciate you. That's a great shit post there. Free cam is extremely useful, Reg. I know. And so yeah, I've got lots and lots of plants, lots and lots of other things. Other than that, oh yeah, I've got to patch this hole eventually. Oh, that reminds me. I just saw a message in the chat. Pigstep is the best disc. I meant to, because I got a bunch of them, I meant to listen to Relic. I've not made a jukebox yet. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to listen to Relic because I've not listened to that one. I've listened to every other possible disc on 2B2T, but that one's new and I have not yet had that chance. Let's make a jukebox. Where did I put my... There they Okay. That'll do. Bam. Bam. Guess right here is fine. Okay. Shut up. I listened to it like once before, so I want to give this, you know, a sort of oh, that's not bad. Not terrible. Okay. Ooh, it's directional. Oh, Lena Rain made 2. I didn't realize. Lasting legacy of J. Edgar Hoover goes much farther than the assassination of MLK. Jeez. Uh-oh. What is going on? Oh, no. Oh, okay, my connection. Jesus, my connection went bleh on me. That was stupid. New Kanye album, Sound is Fire. Okay. Sir, it's Yee for you. Don't mispronounce. Yes, Acers, this is the new Kanye album. You're right. Really makes me wonder if he would, like, ever do something as, like, a collab with another music artist on, like, Minecraft. Or if he would do something for Minecraft. That'd be great. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Not bad. This one's honestly not bad. Cut this into polished andesite. I don't think Minecraft would be inclined to hire him. Damn. Yeah, that's a good point. You are not wrong. He is controversial, to say the least. But I mean, think of how much of a publicity stunt that would be, though. That's the problem with mob farms. Creepers drop and explode instantly. Damn. Well, they see you. That's the problem. If they have line of sight to you, they'll try to explode. They will try to suicide bomb. So just cut line of sight. You need to have a way to hit them without them seeing you. Something like that. Not bad. Okay, yeah, I like this one. Relic is pretty decent. I imagine Pig Step is still better, but like Relic's pretty decent. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to organize these. I think I'll alphabetically organize them. Number first. Okay, so C. Oh, 13. We got so many fucking numbers. 5, 11, 13. Cat goes first, then chirp. Oh, blocks. Oh, and then it just fades out? Oh, well. Still really good, though. Relic. Let's try Pig Step. Bum, 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 bum. That's decent. Cat chirp. Far. Aaron Cheroff. Interesting. Okay. M. Melodious. All Melohi. Relic, other side. Stall. Strad. Or no, Strad, then Stall. Ward. Wait, sorry, wait, then Ward. And then we got Pig Step. That's P. Element OP. There. There we go. LMNOP, so Pig Step, R, Q, R, S, and so on. Yeah. Okay. So that's all of these in alphabetical order. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Wanted to try other side anyway. This one's not terrible either. Is a creeper instantly exploding a bug? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's how they've always been. For years. Alright. That's good. Okay, maybe I should hook these up to a calibrated skulk sensor so that I could intentionally play the jukebox when I want. Time for a new adventure ass music? Yeah, I know. So weird because it never happened before you start playing 120.1. Well, maybe it's a behavioral update they just now added. I don't know. Either way, you're just going to have to adapt to it. Other side is better than Pig Step? Wow. Those are fighting words to some people. But honestly, I'm not turned off by Relic. It's pretty decent. My absolute favorite will still be Far. This is still my favorite one, absolutely. I remember in early 2012, I had a mod friend on another server, and he was really into redstone, and so he was like, let's figure out these redstone mechanisms together. And we sat there for hours brainstorming how to do various redstone tasks with pistons and levers and so on. And I was just like, yeah, we can totally do it this way. And we figured it out, basically. And I was really ecstatic, because we figured out how to turn a lever into a piston clock. And it was so cool. It was just, like, for the time, it was groundbreaking for us. And we jammed to Far the entire time. So I guess this has a nostalgia factor for me. 2012 was such a long time ago. Well, hey, you know, that's how it is. I'm gonna make a bunch of observers because I needed to turn these into observers. You know, I'm kind of not satisfied with the range on the jukeboxes. They're kind of bad. Really makes you wish they you could modulate the size or the distance or something. Ah, shit. I overshot. And this is the part where Far gets really good, in my opinion, where it becomes a soft island vaporwave-esque or tropical island vaporwave-esque track. Oh, damn it, I didn't have enough redstone on me. I'm running out of cobblestone. That's a first. I almost never run out of cobblestone at bases. If anything, I end up having too much of it. For the first time ever, I need cobblestone for something meaningful. Creeper instantly killed you and the second one exploded on your stuff. Jesus Christ. C428. Yeah, I know. C418 was definitely the GOAT. I feel bad for him not being properly, you know, given his fair due. Like, Minecraft shafted the hell out of him. Oh, wait. No, I should probably... Well, at any rate, I think that'll do it for today. I've got to go and get something to eat. I am starving. Thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to just continue building and developing and all sorts of other stuff. I'm probably going to do more designing on the Backrooms game. Just because that design process takes, like, that's the roadblock right now, is designing enough rooms, enough weird concepts, puzzles, etc. Like, then we gotta figure out all the redstone wiring. I hope to have a fully realized schematic of what I want in the next week or two. But we'll see. That's a lot of stuff to do. Oh, Scoper, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully your creeper farm issues are resolved in a timely manner. I don't know. But at any rate, everybody, this has been me, Jacktherippa. I will see you all another day. Oh no, I left my body. No. I'm going to be doing this for a lot more time, and there's going to be a lot of cool shit, I hope, that I can make in the future. So, you know, stick around, subscribe, leave a like. I appreciate it, especially if you'd be willing to leave likes. And yeah, this has been fun. We got a lot of base to make still. Catch you later, Dar. Thank you. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch y'all another time. Oh, that time being tomorrow. User Worlds is tomorrow. So if you have a world you want me to take a look at, and we will show it off on stream if you so wish. You know, just join our Discord and submit it in the appropriate area there. Oh, I forgot. Let me turn on the music. And yeah, y'all have a great evening. Goodbye.